I'm the chairwoman for the RNHA Orange County chapter here in Florida. I'm happily married for now 11 years. I have 2 little kids, which are my life. I have a dog, and I've been in Florida since 1997. I also work 2 jobs, and my passion is politics. And I'm here to just fight for this country. And I'm originally also from Mexico, came here legally in 1997. And I'm the clear example of the American dream. I have always worked hard, and I love this country and everything that has to offer. Why did I get involved in politics? I had never been involved. I've always been a conservative Republican, passionate about politics, but never really involved. But when I felt in 2015, when Donald Trump announced that he was running, that I needed to get involved. Why? Because I knew that Hillary Clinton was going to win. The jig was up, and she was their candidate. And I felt that America and the world was at a crossroads. I felt that the world was really in a bad place. We were getting attacks almost every month, and just this country was going down the tube. And I decided I needed to get involved, not only for me, for my family, but my kids. I needed to offer them a better world, a better America, the America that my family came here and we dreamt of coming here and build a better life. And I thought, if America goes, where do we all go? Where do us immigrants that come here legally and dream of America, where America it's like Reagan will say, the light at the top of the hill. And so that's why I decided to get involved. And after Donald Trump won, I was very happy, and I thought that would be it, but obviously it was not. And I'm here on the fight, because if any of the Democrats win, whoever it is, we have another one of those that is socialism versus America. And if we don't get involved, God help us all. So growing up, I have to say that I was always fortunate to have the strongest mom. My mother is my hero. And my childhood was difficult with my father, and he was just not there. And we've been through a lot, but to me, what had impacted me the most is my mom had to start from scratch, literally clean slate. Single mom in Mexico back in those days was a really hard thing, because Mexico is a very dominant macho culture, and to be a single mom is not as easy as it is in America. And having seen her to literally start from, when I'm telling you, start from the very bottom, that's where we started. We went to public schools in Mexico, which is not as pretty as they are here. And I went to school with the very, very poor in Mexico. They were my friends. I never thought that I needed to be friends because of their economical standards or anything. I just always look at the person. And for me, having that opportunity to open up my eyes, I didn't have a lot, but it turned out I had more than others. And having learned that at a very early age, that there's always more other people that are in a less fortunate situation than you are, and always be thankful for what you have and fight for a better life. And to me, that truly impacted me. And my mom, that's when she really tried to get us to this country so she could offer us a better world and a better life than what she had. And that's what I'm trying to do with my kids today, have them have a better experience, life than the one I had. So to me, honestly, it's that, just seeing somebody like my mom just start from the very bottom and see where she is today. She's essentially my hero. Well, if I have to think what I need to accomplish with RNHA, number one is register people to vote, because grassroots wins elections. That's just what it is. But in addition to that, Orange County is a very blue county. We know that. But we can make a change because the Hispanic culture is conservative. They just don't know that. Why? Because when they come here, the first thing they tune in is either the television or television. And tuning into those channels is no different to tuning into CNN. And they get immediately brainwashed to think that they're Democrats. Not only that, but they associate the word Democrat with democracy or democracia. So they think, I'm a Democrat. But it's educating the Hispanic, the Latino community. Hey, do you stand for conservatism? Do you approve of socialism? Probably not, because that's the reason why you're here. Are you pro-life? Most Hispanics are pro-life. Do you approve of marriage? Most of them are. And then once you educate them, being a liberal does not need freedom. It's not what it means, and they think that that's what it means. It's just education. So that's my plan as a chairwoman of the RNHA, educating the Hispanic community in Orange County and other counties in Central Florida to what the Republican Party and the conservatism is about, and having them registered to vote, and just changing one man at a time. Well, yes, shoes. I have over 150 pairs. My husband knows them. But I blame that on my Filipino side because my mom is half Filipina. So I think that comes from Imelda Marcos. So I'm going to go with that. Hey, honey, you want to be a part of it? Hey, would you want to be a part of this? What do I do better than anybody else? Clean the house. I'm definitely OCD. I want things in a specific order, and I know sometimes that drives people bananas, including my husband and the kids, but I think to me, that comes with having grown up essentially a lot of time alone. I had to take control of situations. And I have to take care of my sister a lot of time, my little sister, so that kind of evolved into OCD and control. So yeah, I think I'm really good at cleaning. I reached out to Monica Yelling, a wonderful friend of mine who we met through Twitter, the wonderful Twitter world, through the campaign, and I told her that I really wanted to help once again because we were in trouble if President Trump didn't get reelected. And she said, I'm gonna put you in contact with Santiago, who is the man in the state of Florida. So I said, however it is that you want me to help, put me in contact. I'm here to fight once again. And that's how I became involved in the RNHA, and I'm happy. The Constitution, honestly, it's been a learning road for me with the Constitution, having not really been born here and raised here. There's a lot of things that I really know about the Constitution, and now today I feel like we are blessed to have something like our Constitution and what the founding fathers established for this nation. Again, they were just brilliant minds, and to me the Constitution means freedom, it means America, it means individualism. It doesn't mean big government, the government telling you what to do, who you need to marry, what kind of cake, or whether or not you should bake a cake. It's about the freedom that our founding fathers wanted us to have as individuals, not the government ruling over the people, but because they believe in individuals being able to have the power to be able to do and say whatever they wanted. And that is something that we cannot take for granted, because a lot of countries have based their constitution on ours. And what do you think? We are sometimes the envy of the world, or people follow what we do. We are the leader of the world, and one of the reasons is because of our Constitution. And sadly, a lot of our politicians have no idea what the Constitution even say. They mention it, but they don't really go by it, because otherwise we wouldn't be in the problems that we are today. Wow, a lot of responsibility, and honestly, that's the number one reason why I'm even involved. My kids are my world, and it scares me to death the world that they're gonna have to live. It means responsibility. I need to be able to be a support for them, educate them, make sure that they're not brainwashed in schools or, when they go to college as to what it means to be in America, what America's all about. It's not about free stuff. I wanna be able to teach them to work hard for what they want, not to expect anything to be given to them, because that was certainly not ever the case for my husband or I or my family. And to me, it's the biggest blessing that anybody could have. I'm fortunate enough to have the most beautiful, healthy kids in the world, and every day I just ask God for one wish. Just give me enough time in this earth to be able to shape them up to be great human beings, to be able to have the biggest heart, to be close to God. And I think that is one of the biggest problems we have in America today, that the reason why we see so many shootings and so many suicides among the young is because parents are not parenting anymore. They're not teaching them about God. They're not giving them the foundation of love, unity, and I'm not talking even about divorce, because you can be divorced and still be just as involved with your child. But just giving them a phone, just like not even getting involved or caring about what they have to say. Talk to them, hear them out. Just listen to their feelings and help them out, push them to be their best. Because I think that is the biggest problem. It's not guns, it's none of that. It's parenting. We have to be parents. Adios a todos. Let's fight to re-elect this president, win back the House, keep the Senate, then don't give up the fight. The only way we're gonna get this is by going out there, get involved, register people to vote. Come on, people, we won by a hair. And you know that Trump's biggest challenge would not be the nominee, it's gonna be voter fraud. They're gonna try to rig this election. So we need to overcome that by just registering as many people. Talk to Democrats, talk to independents, just go out there. Go to Promises Made, Promises Kept, educate your people, please get involved. Bye.